It's not live yet. Oh wait,
Welcome
1 second.
back to Higurashi, a horror game.
A horror game. Not really.
A horror.
You. Need to get my iPad so I can see chat.
Dude, somebody made an audio version of or like an audio read of a video game fan manual. Fan made manual.
Of what?
Who
Higurashi?
are you? It's of this. Okay, there's a game called Star of Providence. But somebody made a fan-made manual for the game. But then somebody made that an audio read, and like they voiced the entire thing.
Archive?
Like, why?
For lols.
Lamau.
Right, what's all this then?
Oi, what's this then?
What's all this then? Blast!
Blast! Blast! Blast!
Let me tweet this.
Blast!
Blast!
Blast! It's
Oh, she got shot. So sad.
Did you know that Joe Biden died of Joe Biden?
Yo
Biden.
Biden.
These are the scariest facts about Texas. Untold story. Why am I subscribed to these guys? Unsubscribe.
Number 1, it's in America.
The Modern Rogue. Oh wow, I definitely watched these guys. Don't. Unsubscribe. What other stuff? Mr. Nightmare. Oh boy, I love reaching scary stories, I say to myself. Me when I only watch like the Explorer series and SCP content.
True. Anyways. Are you ready for Rena?
Ready for Rena Freddy.
Are you ready for Rennie?
Are you ready for Freddy?
Freddy's not here right now. But that can be arranged.
Why am I getting all these AI like voice shit? Why am I sub to them?
But it was actually
Gayer.
Oh right, I forgot I need to stream.
They were actually queer. Oh boys, I says to myself, I love hanging out with my friend Color. That's when I realized that he sucked.
That's when I realized he was actually the.
Why am I in a maid dress?
Me
what the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
Excuse me. Number 1, you've seen this. Number 2, this is my outfit. We're matching.
Oh, I see.
You demonic.
You
creature. My computer has been doing this really annoying thing where it puts Discord notifications in the top right corner, and I never asked it to do that. I don't know why.
Huh?
My computer is like,
You know,
yeah,
do you know how to fix it?
no. It just did
Okay,
it
so
randomly one day.
suddenly one day. Okay, so the way you do it is probably, is it like when you open a game, you get Discord notifications? Like, let me go
Maybe that might be
Okay,
because
so
of
there's
that.
something called game it might be not streamer mode.
I
Game
always have,
overlay?
I always have streamer mode, but like
No, game overlay.
game overlay. Where do I find such a
It's
thing?
in user settings at the bottom.
Clips, connections, devices.
It's in activity setting at the bottom of the user settings. Oh
I
my
don't see anything.
days, guys! Oh, that's crazy! I sent the link to Jacob, and look what happened.
Suddenly one day my arm had changed. What?
Yeah,
What's wrong with your arm?
uh t- too much petting.
What a freak. We should kill it.
Well, freaky Jacob. That wouldn't be the first. Actually, probably would
Alright.
be the first. He's not that freaky.
Oh, found game
Suddenly,
overlay.
suddenly one
Okay.
change. Don't you mean ledger domain? The better Gregor ego?
I will disable overlays. Legacy overlay. What the fuck is
Why
that?
am I? Oh shit! I'm still playing Limbus Company. Hold on. Okay.
Show text chat notifications. No!
No, we don't want to read chat. Okay.
Don't want to read.
Uh,
Well, I mean, if only this worked on my
Freaky
YouTube
car.
chat. I
Okay,
don't want it
okay,
for my
okay.
Discord. But anyways, freaky car.
Jacob called me freaky. This information is untrue.
Oh right,
Okay.
we're talking about Rena's
I-
mental illnesses. Right
I
now.
think this is me.
Yes.
Is there audio playing for you?
No. I don't think they're
Okay.
supposed to be.
It seems like after the 3-day suspension, she didn't return to school. She went to the neurologist and was diagnosed with dysautonomia. She was given a week of counseling and medication.
I'm just gonna full screen this game. Let me actually change how this looks.
Oh yeah, there's like
Right
black
here.
bars in the fucking.
Yeah. I can't make it, like, symmetrical. Oh well.
Yeah, but we can cut off the whatever. Hi, I'm on his shoulders now.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Am? Hate. Let me just tell you how much I hate.
Sam, I am. Okay, anyways.
Okay, click continue. Let's continue this shite.
No, it
This
all has
garbage.
to be perfect.
This garbage. The VN,
Your
which is
mom.
like one of the most highly rated VNs ever.
I wonder if it was something like a nervous breakdown. I'd heard that it happens to people who are really methodical or overly sensitive. Neither of those matched Rena's easygoing personality.
And in the counselor's medical report, he recorded all of the conversations he had with Rana-san. It showed up. Okay,
The
okay.
clown?
Yeah. It's David.
My name is David.
Okay, shut up.
No, that's the mimic. The mimic is the clown.
And quite a bit after that.
What did? I pressed forward carelessly. There couldn't be anything more for me to regret.
She mentioned the word Shiro-sama.
I felt like someone's cold hands was caressing my back. Why? Why had Rena spoken of Oyashiro-sama before she even came to Hinamizawa?
Seems like the Oishima-sama she spoke of was like a ghost appearing in her house every night. standing over a pillow, looking down at her.
My
You
mind
got Jacob.
froze. What? Jacob's Oyashiro-sama?
Oh yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. I couldn't process what I was being told.
A while after that, she moved into Hinamizawa. That's right, she's not an outsider.
Huh?
According to their residency register, the Ryuji family used to reside in Hinamizawa. Rena-san moved to Ibaraki after she finished elementary school.
My mind went completely blank. It was similar to the static you'd see on a blank TV channel. My ears began ringing as I lost all sense of comprehension.
Mabara-san, are you alright? Shall we stop?
Those words brought me back. I couldn't let it end here. Now I understand Rena.
Oh.
Then, well... How about the last victim, Tomitake-san? Who was he connected with? Irritated, I let out one final reprisal.
All of them. Have you forgotten, Mabara-san? Didn't you spend all night at a festival together quite merrily? Quite a few of the officers saw you enjoy yourselves.
Now there was nothing I could respond with. I fell silent as my brain turned into mush.
We should get going. Mabara-san, did you take your afternoon medicine?
I had completely forgotten about the medicine I had gotten today until Oishi-san said that. I got another glass of water and we left the shop after I chugged it down. We got in the car and returned to Hinamizawa via the rough road. I never really paid attention when I was on my bike, but did cars normally shake this much? It was almost as if the road was desperately trying to tell me something. But dump. That big jolt was from the difference in elevation of the road when it changed from cement to dirt. I was certain that I heard Tomitake-san scream. I sat in silence, just letting myself be shaken by the car.
I'll drop you off at your house. You missed school because you're ill, correct? My apologies for the long conversation.
Why did you talk to me? I blurted out the question. Really just blurted it out. I didn't expect an answer.
I did check with you first, didn't I? If we should just stop.
Not that. Why did you reach out to me? I understood quite well that Oishi-san was investigating this string of suspicious incidents. But why was he telling me all this? I knew nothing and I couldn't help. Everything Oishi-san spoke of was news to me. First of all, what could I, having just moved here, know? By chance, if there was a reason for Oishi-san to reach out to me, then it would have to be that I looked suspicious to Oishi-san, as I was part of Mion's circle of friends.
I'm retiring this year. I plan to moving away after retiring as my grandma wants.
Your grandma's still alive?
Yeah,
You're
when you're so old. Wait, he's like 40, but
he has a full head of gray hair, though.
he looks so old, but I guess that's also just depending. Usually, like age works like that.
I
Where
guess.
some people would just be like graying and balding like really early on, and it's a curse. It's
Oh,
called
God.
male pattern baldness.
I've had gray hairs since I was 16, and now that all the blonde is now gone from my hair, so you can really like see it now.
So while I'm still on the case, I want to bring the truth behind this incident to light.
So, Oishi-san, you suspect them, don't you? All of them. Oishi-san didn't really give a response. Felt a little late, but I thought it was his way of showing a bit of consideration for my feelings.
This is mostly my intuition from 30 years on this job.
Hello, Toto.
Hi,
Welcome.
Toto. Abara-san, you're the one in danger.
Huh? I wanted to reply with, that was absurd, but in my downtrodden state, I couldn't bring myself to say it.
I'll be retiring this year, so it won't be at the Watanagashi next year.
Let me move this chat a little bit. It's like in the way. Okay. Mwah. I really need a proper chat overlay widget thing, but I've been too lazy to learn how to do it.
God, you're stupid color.
You do it then.
Okay, I'll do everything for you, I guess. I guess I'm on technical.
Good.
Hey, guess what? I
Yes.
host a Minecraft server. Because I purchased the computer specifically for it.
Ew.
Specifically for the purpose of it. It's like it was a really small like it's a really small fucking device. But the point is that every single time I change anything about the server, everyone's asking me for help. It's so annoying.
I want to
It's
play
so
on the
fucking
server.
annoying.
I need to get Minecraft.
It's Cobblemon, but you're not a part of the friend group, so
Yes. Let me in.
no. Everyone's gonna be bullying you. I
Yes.
think you get along with Dingo though. Dingo might like you.
Okay, whoever that is.
So I want to settle things.
In other words, he was insinuating that on the next Watanagashi I might be the victim.
I've been warned by the chief as well. Each incident in the string cases have been solved, so don't bring it up again. Or so I was told. Sorry.
This color so half-witted.
This color so
flip?
half-witted.
What the freak?
Dingo the
What did
goat.
I
Yeah, I
do?
agree. Dingo's awesome. Dingo's great.
How can he be a goat if it's a dingo?
No. What the fuck? up. I don't think Dingo even. I'm not sure if Dingo even. We haven't made any jokes about Dingo being a dingo. Of course,
Well,
cat
you
being the
should.
cat.
Yeah,
Why-
you should
why are,
be
like-
killing
why-
each other.
Why are so many of our members have like we have the Beast. We have Beast, who's Beast of Baltimore. We have Cat, and then we all have Dingo. Like 3 animals.
Furry
It's kinda weird.
infestation.
I think only me and Beast are furries. I don't think Dingo is.
Are you sure?
So I was told. This is the pressure I was facing.
Pressure from what?
Pressure? Roblox? Someone in Hinamizawa. We've arrived. Is this fine? We've arrived. I don't know what that. It's so hard to parse.
We'd arrived. After some time, the car finally reached the path to my house. The clock read 2 p.m. I was surprised so little time had passed since we ate. It was hot outside the car. The chirping of the Higurashi hurt my ears. The
name
Higurashi
of the,
when they crying.
when they cry? I won't mind if you forget everything I just told you today.
You know, to be like purple.
Yeah, maybe
he's
like he
like-
dyed it.
No, like,
That is like a
maybe purple is just his natural hair color, and like he's not old, like he's not graying at all. I just thought that was supposed to be like a stylistic thing, gray hair, but whatever.
Okay, look at chat color.
If Connor can be a guest character, I think color would be fine. Who is Connor?
So there's somebody who joined our server, which is Jacob's IRL friend named Connor. So I guess you can join. But like I don't
Maybe.
think you'd want to like for specifically the mod pack. I'm not it's unusual for color to be on the left. Yeah, cuz usually
So
color is
true.
right-winged.
No, shut up, don't say that.
Yours.
No.
But like if you want to join, yeah, you can join. But specifically for the Minecraft server, we're running Cobblemon right now. You know what Cobblemon is, right?
No.
it's like a Pokemon introduction to like Minecraft. That shit fucking
Oh,
like is kind of annoying and low key. Like, do you want to swap it or at least like be able to run other servers? I'm
I'm
getting
not
the
into
money for that.
Pokemon, so who
I'm not into
knows?
Pokemon too. I've literally just been farming most of it.
Just no
But
reason.
I will eventually get another or like run another server and then like start playing some
Yeah.
kind of like very traditional Minecrafty. Sorry.
My Minecraft account that I've been using my whole life is connected to my dad's email, so I just really want like one that's connected to my email so I don't like have to
Oh, then you have to
bug him for
drop
his password.
$27. Oh,
I
hell
know.
yeah.
I know.
That's so great. All right, but I'm still gonna keep investigating.
This cat so half-witted.
Shut the. I
True.
hate this Jacob. This Jacob that I hate. We played fighting games and he made me mad on Valentine's Day. But Alan, oh yeah, share some curse this year.
So you're saying I should contact you if anything happens?
It's fine. Just contact me when you feel like you have to, Mabara-san.
I wasn't collected enough to understand Oishi-san's roundabout way of saying it.
Be sure to take it easy. Sorry for throwing all of this all this at you while you're taking your day off because you're sick.
I didn't really give any sort of response.
I'll always be on your side. If anything, believe that. I'll be off now.
He's so gonna die.
I
Or something.
I
Keiichi's not allowed to have
Dude,
any real friends.
dude, I this character is kind of fucked. You kind of just like you kind of like grab he pulls oh Ketchy. He pulls Ketchy during like the middle of class or like after class happened.
No, he didn't go to school that day.
No, no,
Oh
no,
wait, you
no,
mean
no,
the
no.
first
I mean,
time?
the first time, yeah, the first time that I met, they're like, hey, come here. I think one of your friends might be evil, and then like just like fucked off. It's like you're sitting there going like, damn, okay, is this like a normal thing that happens in Japan? And I guess it kind of is, but
That's what people told me about you.
what?
That you're evil.
Okay,
You
yeah,
had to
but that's like
warn
a
me.
given. That's like a
Yeah,
given. Okay.
true. Felt like I was watching a boat only throw me a lifesaver in shark-infested waters before disappearing into the distance. That was the first time I thought Oishi-san was being unfair, telling me I was going to be the next victim than just saying to contact him if something happened. This wasn't a criminal investigation. He was fishing, and I was just a bait dangling off the line. Would the fish be the perpetrator, or was it really just Oyashu-sama's curse? Either way, the bait would be swallowed whole. Damn it, I don't want to die. For some
It's
time,
gonna
I
be a
could do...
year.
What?
Calm. It's gonna be a year for the next like festival.
Oh, I guess it will be.
Yeah.
For some time, I could do nothing but stare at the puddle of water left behind by the AC from the car. That doesn't sound right.
Oh, you
Why
know
is
at
your
the
car
bottom of the car how
leaking?
it gets wet? Yeah, that's normal.
No, I've never
Well,
seen that.
yeah,
Unless it's like
that's
leaking
like
oil. I've never seen
no,
that happen.
awesome versus awesome, the awesome server versus evil and mischievous car.
True.
This is true. I am probably the worst person there.
I believe that. Without having ever met
Yeah.
anyone else there. I don't know. I wonder how much time had passed since I laid down. It was getting dark outside. My body was soaked in sweat. It would probably be a good idea to change my sheets. At that moment, the phone downstairs rang. It's probably Mom. Mom was quite the worrywart. Maybe she had called me many times, but I just didn't notice it. Hello, this is the Maibara residence. Oh, he's alive. Hello. Oh, wait. Oh, he's alive. Hello. This is Mion. How you doing?
Oh.
Is this one of Keiichi's friends? Keiichi's resting now, but shall I put him on? Huh? Yeah, is this his dad? Oh, that's his dad, not his mom.
Oh, it's so
like a...
God, it's really, yeah, this is what I mean by fucking it's hard to parse. Holy shit.
Literally.
Especially if you're just reading it click to click. Oh my days.
Yeah. That hair accessory suits you very well. I know, right? Do you like my new cat hat?
Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
No.
Let me out! Let me out!
It's okay. Keiichi's dad just has a very, like, womanly, sultry voice. For no reason.
Wait, what?
Just cuz. So sorry. Bwahaha. Idiot, you fell for it. Oh. It was Keiichi all along. Never mind. I thought...
Okay.
They were intentionally tricking us. Whatever.
3 times.
It's not our fault then. Huh? Kei-chan! After our exchange, we both had a good laugh together. Except I was suspicious of her even as we were laughing. Was everybody really involved in the incidents? The fact that I couldn't say no saddened me. I'm relieved that you seem well. Rena was really worried, you know.
Yeah,
Satoko-chan was happy and said you got what you deserved. Rika-chan said how unfortunate he's sick. Looks like everyone was making a big deal out of it.
Rena was sitting outside of your fucking door.
Yeah.
For like an hour.
Well, you know, so Kei-chan, is now a bad time to come pay you a visit? A visit? No, it's okay. It's not like I'm dying. My grandma made a ton of mochi, you see. I was told to share them, so I'll bring you some. Hey now, you'll catch my cold. Not to worry, both Rena and I are too stupid to catch a cold. Whatever that means.
That's not how it works.
See ya.
Okay.
Be there in a bit.
But I think it's like too stupid. Like you can't catch it. Like it's a physical object. But.
Hurdy har har.
Har har har. Yeah.
She hung up cheerfully.
Hor 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 hor.
That's what it sounded like. I was still concerned about meeting Rena, but I guess if she was with Mion, yeah, she can't pull up with the gun and shoot you.
Blat blat with the BB gun.
I heard the doorbell 10 minutes later.
Are they really that close from each other's houses?
No, see, she has the gun. Run, Keiichi.
It's the BB gun.
How do you know it's not real?
Because that's what it says in the lore. She keeps a BB gun around.
Oh.
Oh, I got a notification from Jacob. The
heck?
No. He just said that. Okay, sorry. Continue.
How are you feeling? Did you take your medicine and rest? I did just that. Read the evil and intimidating Rena.
Oh shit, Rena-chan.
Yeah.
Thanks goodness you look so well. I was worried.
Sorry, I'll be fine by tomorrow. Mion showed a complete lack of concern for someone who's recovering, and Rena looked like she was worried about me from the bottom of her heart. It didn't look like there was anything behind those expressions. I thought we might hang out for a bit, but it looks like you're not quite in the condition for it.
Huh? Yeah, sorry.
I can't tell who said that. You don't say. It seemed my face had turned a bit sullen.
Then here, Keiichi-kun. These are mochi from Mi-chan's grandma's made. I can't fucking speak.
Rena held out the package wrapped in newspaper. There might be about 5 in here. It's quite hefty. Ah, thanks. Send my regards to your grandma, Mion.
Yep. Ah, there's one more thing I made in there as well. It's just a bomb. I wonder if Keiichi-kun can guess which one. It's like a fucking it's a pipe bomb shaped mochi.
It's a grenade. This is Kei-chan's homework since he missed the club meeting today. There are letters on each mochi, so I'll ask you tomorrow. Were you checking if I was feeling better or just Do you just come here for club activities? Yep, looking fine. I guess you'll be able to make it tomorrow. Man, what are you gonna do if my fever comes back because of your shenanigans?
V-chan, we shouldn't make such a racket. Let's go. The other people will get here. The other people here will get angry. Like who?
Both of them thought my parents were home. It was because the entranceway was a mess. You're right, let's get going. Ah, by the way, Kei-chan. Yeah? Shoots. What did you eat for lunch? The sudden question startled me, and I went wide-eyed when I saw Mion. I'd never seen her like that. It was highly unsettling.
Why are all these people turning evil?
Because they're just in the creepypasta, and Rena showed up with hyper-realistic blood and hyper-realistic eyes and started bleeding blood out of the hyper-realistic eyes and said, "I will find you, Keiichi-kun." And then I died it. But why?
Dead.
What? Why is she asking me about what I ate for lunch? What she said was so inane that it was almost meaningless. The way she said it, it was almost like she didn't even care at all about what I ate. I ate out. She must have suspected that I was with Oishi-san. Anyway, I felt that if I hesitated or tried to change the subject, then they'd read too deep into it, so I tried answering as quickly as possible. Except, contrary to the efforts I made, there was a pause before they replied.
So you ate out for lunch? Keiichi-kun.
The glimmer from Rena's eyes had changed at some point as well. It was now sharp, as if to make me feel the feigned ignorance behind her words even more. As if she already knew, that's how it looked to me. Well, was it good? Why are you asking me this? Mion was suddenly speaking in an unusually low tone.
Oh,
Almost as if
awesome.
she
They
knew
do a
that
low
I
tone for...
had eaten at the restaurant in town. No, I'm overthinking this. I mean, both of them should have been in school at lunchtime. There's no way they could have known where I was. Seems you were with a rather austere-looking older guy. Who was he? The package with the mochi I was holding slipped out of my hands. I could tell the blood had drained from my face, making me... what did that say? Making me go pale.
Oh, Keiichi-kun. Who was he? Could it be that person from before? I wonder. I
could feel the back of my throat going dry. That was no longer a bluff. They knew everything? How do you know that? It took everything I had to finally force those words from my throat. My knees were shaking.
Arm spaghetti.
Because there's nothing this old man doesn't know. Mion sneered knowingly, and her laugh seemed to carry on forever.
So, Kei-chan, what did you talk about?
Mion calls him Kei-chan, and Rena calls him Keiichi-kun. I'm pretty sure. That's at least one way to differentiate.
Okay,
so,
sorry.
Kei-chan, what did you talk about? It seems like you got pretty worked up over it, too. We weren't talking about
it's
you
scary
guys.
knowing that your actions are being monitored. True. That's why it's That's why dystopia like shit is always like kind of freaky.
Yeah. I live in fear knowing that Kat could be watching me at any second.
Oh yeah. I look at a camera in your room.
Damn. What's sitting on my windowsill right now?
Your mom.
Wrong. Shoots. Didn't have anything to do with you or Rena.
Isn't it a bit strange to hear our names come up even though nobody asked about that?
Rena's unwavering gaze pierced through my eyes and peered further inside me. I dug my own grave. My heart was throbbing so much it felt like it was going to explode. Well, whatever you're trying to hide, this old man already sees through it all. Remember that. I couldn't even shake my head. It took everything I had to stop my teeth from clattering. Keiichi's so bad at, acting, natural about it. I mean, he could have just, lied, and, he should have literally just gaslit them. You should have just been like, I wasn't with an old guy. What the hell are you guys talking about? You're crazy. That must have just been someone who looked like me. I was here all day. I never left my house.
Well, to be fair, the liar thing must have fucking got to him.
Yeah, well, he's...
That wasn't that too long ago.
Poo-poo
Plus the whole, like, staying right fucking...
Still, though.
Like the Rena.
He's not dedicated to this lying.
He is. No, he knows he's not. Okay. Yeah, chicken. You don't look so good. I think you should just lie down.
That's true. We should both head back home. The mochi has, like, poison in it. If he eats it, he'll die. As if nothing had happened, they both giggled at each other and started making their way out. I hadn't moved a muscle since I had dropped the package of mochi. As they left, the door slowly closed behind them. All I could do was stare, as if I couldn't move until the door was completely closed. Just as the door was about to close, it opened again slightly with a sudden creak, setting my heart racing once again. A single eye peered in through that narrow slit, and Mion's hawkish gaze peered at me once again. See you, Kei-chan. Yeah. I'd hate it if you missed school tomorrow, alright? Thud. The door closed. I wasn't able to move a muscle, even after their low laughter died off into the distance, and silence once again enveloped the room. Coming back to my senses, the first thing I did was lock the door. They knew what Oishi-san and I talked about? Why? How? No, that wasn't important. Thinking about it now, all of it could have been overheard from the beginning when Oishi-san met me. Just as Mion said, I couldn't hide anything. Then, what were they trying to tell me? That part was obvious. They were warning me not to say anything unnecessary. What did they deem unnecessary? I only talked with Oishi-san about one thing. They were warning me that was unnecessary. What was it that Oishi-san talked to me about? The incidents involving Yashiro-sama's curse that occurred every year weren't individual cases, but were connected as a whole, as well as the fact that there may be multiple perpetrators hidden within Hinamizawa. No, more precisely, that Mion, Rena, Satoko, and Rika-chan were all suspicious. Is that what they were warning me against? What kind of nonsense am I thinking about? I hit my own face hard enough that I let out a loud slap. That clip of Jerma, like, slapping himself.
Slap, slap, slap. Yeah, he's like...
Hey, don't fuck with me. Ow!
yeah, yeah, and then he fucking slaps himself. Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Literally that.
I like how hard he did it as well.
If only that would wake me from this nightmare, but for some reason it felt like I was punching a blanket. It was almost laughably painless. Calm down, Kichimabara. When did I become such a pessimist? Calm down, calm down. Settle down and sort things out. The Rion Mion knew. the reason
Rion
Mion...
Mizon.
The filet mignon. The reason Mion knew I was eating lunch with Oishi-san was probably because somebody from Hinamizawa just happened to be there at the time. They must have told Mion I was there. That made the most sense. Plus, come to think of it, she didn't ask me where I ate lunch, did she? She only asked, was it good? She asked, what did you eat? But
yeah.
They were just curious since I was together with someone not from Hinamizawa. It's not as if they had any ulterior motives. That's it. That had to be it. Thinking about it that way, it was the same with Rena. I was just being strangely ambiguous about when I met Oishi-san, and Rena was just correcting me on that. That's when I was bewildered by the change in character from the usual mild-mannered Rena. I was just startled by it. Well, he's gaslighting himself now. That's the most natural way of thinking about it.
This Keiichi's so half-witted.
This Keiichi's so half-witted. It felt like my mind was mixed up like a tangled mess of spaghetti. Deep red marinara sauce would have poured out of my nose and ears if he squeezed my head. Thinking that, I suddenly felt like vomiting. I really didn't want that to happen, so I stopped holding my head. Lately, I had no idea what anyone was saying. Spending time with them was fun. It didn't feel like there was any sort of hidden agenda. I really do think they're a good bunch of people. When I just moved here and couldn't make heads or tails of anything, they were really kind to me. Rena was really kind and always looked after me. As long as that strange affliction... Sorry, I had air trapped in my throat. I got killed mid-sentence by Rena. As long as that strange affliction didn't rear its ugly head, she was really pretty cute. Mion was also a really good person. She didn't care about anyone's age or gender and was optimistic and outgoing. I was never bored when I was with her. And talking of not getting bored, rambunctious Satoko was a good person for that too. She was pretty bratty, but that was just the way she interacted with others. Rika-chan was the same way. She didn't speak often, but that didn't mean she was always silent. They're my friends. But after hearing of the better untold secrets of Hinamizawa from Oishi-san and Tomitake-san, when I was told about Oyashiro-san's curse, things started going crazy. Then hearing from Oishi-san that Mion, Rena, Satoko, and Rika-chan were all suspicious. After that, everyone changed. That's right. It all started getting weird after Oishi-san told me all that strange stuff.
They started to become woke.
Based? At that time, I really should have just not listened to those weird stories. And I even shouldn't have heard about the past incidents from Tomitake-san the night of the Watanagashi. If I just hadn't gotten that strange sense of curiosity, that's right, so that's why they... What? Do you have to censor killed? That's why they... K-I-L... K-I-L...
I feel like that makes it worse.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
That's why they fucked Tomitake-san.
F-U-C-K. Oh, it does have enough letters for that. No, they've said the word kill before. Why are they censoring it? That's why they killed Tomitake-san. That impudent outsider speaking to the likes of me after everybody went out of their way to keep it a secret from me. They'll probably kill Oishi-san as well for trying to unearth what everybody was warning me was better left buried. Besides that, he was unforgivable for spewing words that made me doubt the others. Of course a guy like that is going to be killed. Seriously, it's throwing me off.
This just looks wrong. Right?
It's not ideal.
Color.
What the hell? Both Tomitake-san and Oishi-san were nothing but outsiders after all. They were entities who couldn't coexist with the people of Hinamizawa. Cult mindset. These guys should just fall to Oyashiro-sama's curse and just die. Just KYS.
Just CUM.
What? No. It wasn't their fault. It was my fault for not being able to hold back my curiosity. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault.
Oh.
I settled into a daze. It was a lethargic feeling like I had just gotten up, but the ominous chill that haunted me had subsided. I was fine now. I was no longer frightened. I completely recovered.
This is the chair scene.
What? Chair?
There's another old game called Tsukehime.
Uh-huh.
And one of the Tsukehime things was like the main character looked at a chair and go, this chair, this chair, this chair, and then like just kept repeating it over and over again.
Well, there's a chair
before he immediately dismantled it with his knife in like a billion pieces.
A knife? Dismantling a chair?
Because he has the ability to cut things. He sees like the lines where if you cut in that line, the entire thing gets everything dismantles.
Okay.
That's one of his special abilities. So.
Okay.
Yar.
I had completely recovered. I'll go to school tomorrow, right as rain. I'll greet everyone. I'll take part in club activities. It'll definitely be fun. It had to be fun. I was one of them after all. Ah, that reminds me, I need to eat those mochi. I hope I'm able to tell which one Rena made. I remember the homework the two had brought with them when they visited me. Wow, our club did delivery. That was something else. Picked up the package I dropped on the floor and headed into the living room. It would be nice, I guess, to have some tea with it. fill my mouth with mochi while drinking tea. Oh, this is quite a delectable situation I was in. Opening up the newspaper wrapping, there was 5 plump red bean paste mochi fit snugly inside. That sounds good. I want
It sounds, yeah. The issue with like mochi is that the issue with anything red bean paste is that like usually when you get them they're really dry as fuck. It
Sometimes. I love red bean stuff. I love taiyaki.
I think I need to try like good red bean paste before before I start like buying it over and over again.
Yeah. The dorayaki flat pancake pastries are pretty dry, but you should get the fish shaped ones.
I was gonna say those have been awful.
Yeah, the fish shaped ones are really good and they're not that dry.
Okay, yeah, I'll see to it. Maybe you can drag me off to a place.
True. I mean, I get them at I don't know if like saying the place will dox my location, but whatever.
You wanna say it in DMs?
Sure. Let me see. At the place of placing place.
Have we stated where we are generally? I think we have on a few occasions.
We said we're in California, but not more than that.
True.
I don't think. Whatever. Some internet detective, if they were really dedicated to doxing me, it would have happened already, I'm sure.
Oh, really? In the freezer section?
Yeah, you could buy frozen ones. I also get takoyaki there. It's really good.
Oh, yeah. I usually going there for the. Okay, do you know the what do you want, Ryan? Oh, want a sip? Oh yeah, sure. I'll have a sip of that.
If you know where like all the ice cream and stuff is, it's right in there.
Oh wow, that piss tasted so good, Ryan.
Oh.
But like, have you seen you know there's like the what do you call it? You know when they put chewy stuff into like a drink?
Yeah. I think.
Like those really tall bottles. There's a grape flavored one that I always got when I go there.
Like
I don't know what
jelly?
it's called, man. Yeah, some kind of jelly.
There was a boba place by my school that actually like has mochi as an option to put in the drink, and I got it, and it was interesting. I don't know. My what? My drink looked very suspicious.
My jorkler.
My jonkler.
Yeah, no, it was called a mogu mogu.
Mogu mogu. Well, that's not very descriptive. That just means chewing.
There's a specific brand called mogu.
Oh. Well, anyways.
And I always get the grape one because I'm a fucking fiend.
Yummy.
Anyways, I'm stupid. Okay. I like it a lot. All right, let's go.
I get red bean and boba drinks sometimes too, if that's an option. But yeah.
I don't usually branch out. Let's continue.
There were letters written from left to right on the newspaper: A, B, C, D, and E. Now then, they said Rena made one of these. I wonder which one. The one with rat poison in it.
Oh, Toto also likes red bean paste.
Mochi.
With mochi.
Yeah, it's called like, I forget what it's called in Japanese. It's like on something. Red bean in Japanese. Wow, I did not spell that right at all. Oh, anko, that's what it is.
Uncle?
Yeah, you could search like
Uncle.
Yeah. They smelled and appeared about the same.
The difference that like one of them has her blood in it, or like whatever.
Pretty difficult problem. The biggest difference is probably their shape. I wasn't sure what kind of person Mion's grandma was, but Rena's had to be different from hers. I mean, you also like dropped them on the floor, so I don't know.
Oh, did they get fucked up?
I can see one mochi that was made very neatly. So well that just by staring at it, one could tell it stood out. Looks like this challenge depends on whether or not this one is Rena's. Calm down and think even harder. Mion said her grandma made a ton of them and was told to give some out, if I remembered correctly. So that meant 4 of these were from that large batch. What about Rena? She probably only made 1. She probably spent quite a bit of time on it. Meaning the one Rena had made was this one. For a moment I thought it may have been a trap Mion laid, as she knew I'd pick up on it, but that probably wasn't the case. I wouldn't be so sure if I knew Mion had made it, but since she said Rena made it, it probably wasn't a trap. Alright, my tea's ready too. I'll start with
You should like break.
defending champ,
You should.
Mion's grandma.
You should break all of them open to see if there's anything like saw blades and like.
No,
yeah.
you should like cut them all in half.
If you're so like if you're kind of like suspicious of everyone, that's like the first thing you probably should have done.
Let's see. Not bad. The smooth bean paste's soft, chewy texture left a little to be desired. The tea I drank afterwards also accentuated the experience. I've had red bean mochi before, and it's good, but I will say I prefer red bean with like pastry and like bread stuff than mochi. I like mochi ice cream. That's really good. You know, like
I
one of my favorite things.
I've only gotten a few from Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, they sell some mochi.
My favorite thing is taiyaki with taiyaki with red bean in it, and it has Nutella around the edge, and it's like cut open in one half, and then matcha ice cream, and then Pocky.
You really do like your sweets.
Yes, I had ice cream last night actually.
Oh, you're making me want to have some fucking ice cream. I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave the color. I'm gonna go head down to our. I'm gonna go head out to like your location so I can pick up some ice cream. You live like right next by You live like right next by a non-residential district. What is it called? A commercial district. I mean, I do too.
Yeah.
But like, there's not really a dedicated ice cream place besides from like a yogurt place that's too fucking expensive. Or ice cream yogurt.
Wait, does that ice cream truck still show up at the park every Wednesday?
Oh shit, you're right. Oh, the issue
it's
is
not
that
Wednesday, but like.
By the time, no, my school gets out at 3, but it takes 2 hours to get back home.
Wow. How do you get back home?
Because I take the bus back twice and then I walk.
Oh, wow.
I walk for like an hour.
I take shuttle, then train, then bus.
Yeah, I always take the ride to school though, so.
Meow.
No, not the bus to school. I take a ride to school and then I get back on public transit. Technically I could just walk back. I could take another bus, but that bus always misses me because it hates me. So.
Lol.
Yeah. All right, let's continue.
The tea I drank afterwards also accentuated the experience. This was an exquisite piece of work. I feel like I could talk for like hours about food that I like. It's just like, oh, that's yummy. Oh, that's yummy too. Now, how about Rena's? Speaking of food,
it was evil. It was evil.
It was the evil mochi. I opened it and found out that it was actually Larry. But speaking of food, my dad's gonna bring me back food because they're having lunch with my grandma. I skipped seeing my grandma to play this, by the way, so be grateful.
Oh, based? Don't worry, there is no time limit. We ended.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're moving it temporarily to Sunday, like twice in a row.
Yes. Now I can force you to do more things.
Technically, last week was also I think we also had our D&D on Sunday, but I'm not sure if you knew that.
I don't know. I have a really good idea. If we ever did a D&D thing again, I would totally stream it, and I would totally make character sprites for everybody's character. And I would like have background changes and everything. It would be awesome. It would be so cool.
Sure. What a great idea. Clap, clap, clap.
People
This
actually
person is stupid.
seem to like watching like streamed D&D, which is interesting.
Yeah. But like
Some
people like
like
the channel usually, or like
like
not
some
the.
Hollow Stars have been doing it, and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
That's true. I get. Maybe we should drag you to D&D server so you can watch our D&D sessions.
I want to join. I don't care about watching.
Oh, no, you can't join it, Lamau. We already have like 5 people, and it's already kind of too much, so.
I would never.
What do you mean you'd never?
I would never sit there just to watch it. You cretin.
Okay. Well, if you want to join the D&D server, or not the D&D server, it's called the D&D server. It's like our main friend group server. But then it's also where we host D&D.
I don't know.
Mayhaps.
I'll have to vibe check these people.
They're all stupid, and also Jacob.
Jacob, the most
You get to meet
diabolical.
Jacob. That sounds awful. All right.
Does Jacob talking in my chat not count as me meeting Jacob?
Okay, but you haven't like met him. You haven't like talked to him and realized how much of a fucking goober he is.
Tell him to hop on VC.
I think we'd have to drag you into the extraction team, not the other way around.
I guess.
He's not even online. All right, let's continue.
One would think it was a high-class Japanese dessert. Since I normally had quite the appetite, I was slightly worried about the size of the portion, but, well, first a bite. Dead.
You didn't cut it open?
This is quite a difficult one to judge, actually. The ingredients are exactly the same, so there was little difference in flavor. What was different was how it was shaped at the end, so it was to be expected. So the deciding factor would be presentation and volume. The well-formed and well-sized champion versus Rena the challenger, with the size you just couldn't get enough of. I'd only had one bite of Rena's. I'd probably have to wait until after I was done eating to make my decision. Maybe there was something hidden inside that could cause an upset. Seems like my prediction was right. My tongue touched something. It didn't feel like something edible, so I reached in with my fingers and grabbed it. Oh, what is it?
Teeth?
A razor blade?
Are you stupid, Kechi? Kechi?
What was
Oh my
this?
fucking god.
But before I could comprehend what it was, I threw away the rest of the mochi I was eating as fast as I could. It slammed against the wall, causing the bean jam to splatter. What the hell? Well, if the other ones were fine, what a waste.
Yeah.
After, for a moment, it slid down. Wait, what? It slid down to the floor. He just slammed it on the wall. The fuck?
Yeah.
I was dumbstruck by my own actions. What was I doing? Rena had gone out of her way to make it for me. How could I?
But what was
Dumbstruck.
inside? Yeah.
I looked down at the hand that performed such a vile act, and I remembered what I had taken out of my mouth. At first I thought it was a hair, even though it was... Oh, is it a needle? It was shorter than Mion's. Rena's hair was still quite long, and it wasn't this short. It was also a bit too hard to be hair. It was thick enough to roll around on my tongue. There was a bit of metallic sheen.
Yep.
At the end of it, yes, there was a hole for where the thread goes. It was like it was a sewing needle. Yeah, that's right. It looked very much like a sewing needle, exactly like one. The end was pointed as well, quite sharply. It really did just look like a sewing needle, huh? What did I mean by looked very much like a sewing needle just a bit ago? I couldn't answer, but a voice inside me already knew and let me know by clattering my molars together. I couldn't stave off the terror welling up inside me. Suddenly I tasted something metallic and tasted a prickling pain at the back of my throat. Stuck a finger in the back of my mouth and felt around to see if I was bleeding. Suddenly I felt the urge to vomit. The sharp taste of bile irritated the back of my throat. Clasped both hands over my mouth, and after writhing in agony, I was somehow able to hold back the nausea.
Throw up.
Did he already swallow, like...
Yeah, did he not
it?
chew on it? Or what the fuck is... This is mochi he's eating. It's not like he's like... Did he like... How does he eat mochi?
I don't know, he just swallowed that shit.
You're supposed to just like chew it until you're able to it's not something you can just like...
What if it was just like
throw
micro
down.
micro glass fibers or something. But I mean, even then.
No, it's a what do you call it?
Mm,
I don't think if the VN writer would do something like that. It
I
would have
don't
to be
know.
something like very like oh, this is a needle. Like that seems like more pointed, you know?
Have I ever told you about the time where I found a needle in my hair when I was little?
Well, I mean, I found a fly in my hair once.
I also found
Like I was
I had a wasp in my hair, and that was how I got stung by a wasp for the first time.
damn. I was like trying to look through my hair, and then like I felt something in there, and I like took it out, and it started to fly. It was really weird.
Ew.
Yeah.
No, I was like, huh, what is this strange object on my head? And then I felt like intense pain in my finger because I touched it. And then I like started crying, and I was in PE class in like middle school, so I had to like go in front of everyone and be like, I got stung by a wasp. Can I go home? And they
So you
let
had
me
that
go home.
you found a needle in your hair?
Yeah, the needle, I was just like, I don't know how that happened, but like it was like the nape of my neck where my hair was on the nape of my neck, and I like touched it and like pulled something out. I was like, huh, a needle, interesting. I don't remember how old I was. It must have been like, I don't know, 7.
Yeah.
Evil.
You're evil.
Very evil.
Okay, let's continue.
Actually, I'm gonna be right back for just a half a second because I need to check something.
No, and then everyone's gonna leave. Man, it is like I talked about the Linux thing, haven't I? Where like I had to learn a little bit of Linux
All right,
just
back.
to run the Minecraft server. Oh fuck.
I just need to see if I got a text. But I did not.
I did not hit her. I did
I did
not.
not.
Oh,
I was
hi,
finally
Mark.
able to breathe normally again, but this time my heart was intensely throbbing. And it finally registered exactly what was mixed in with the mochi. Before I could think of the correct word, my hands were already on the move. Splat. I tossed the rest of the mochi against the
Blort.
wall. The geometrical patterns of the scattered bean jam on my wall suddenly invoked a terrible omen in my mind. Okay, I get it's horrifying, but you don't have to throw them against your wall. Like, your
I also
parents
just,
are
like, considering
gonna.
the fact that considering the fact that only one of them was like supposed to be evil. I wish I'd at least check the rest of them to see if anything got fucked
Yeah,
up.
like, I would get a knife and, like, put them on a plate or whatever and, like, rummage through the insides just to, like, confirm. After looking away, I dashed to the hall and flew upstairs to my room, where I stayed under my covers till morning. Your parents are gonna be like, Keiichi, what the fuck did you just do? I clutched my own shoulders, howling madly in a mix of fear, anger, sadness, and frustration. This wasn't a threat or a warning or a reminder. Nothing as simple as that. What had happened in Hinamizawa? What is happening in Hinamizawa? What would happen? I didn't know the answer to any of those questions. Where did I break a taboo? Regardless, now Rena and Mion and others, they considered me an enemy. They thought I should just die. I won't let you kill me. Mottainai. Mottainai. I won't let you kill me, not for such a pointless reason. I fell into a restless sleep as I was crushed by my negative emotions. It was as if I was being drawn into a billowing, bottomless marsh. Let me look up what Toto said means. Well, what a waste. Yeah, it is a waste. Waste of perfectly good needle infested. Oh my god. The Steam achievement I just got.
What is it? What does it say?
It said, wait, hard to swallow?
Oh, Motani 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 Nai. What a waste.
Mottainai. Yeah, but no, I just got a Steam achievement that said hard to swallow. Enjoy? Question mark. A homemade snack. Awesome. So, well, I think we can continue. And yeah.
Yar, continue.
Yar.
I might. Okay. I might wanna pull out Minecraft just for waste food. Yeah.
What?
Botaniai. Wasted. I might want to pull out the Minecraft server just because I do kind of want to continue building the terraces.
Ugh, looking at Discord during our stream. How could you?
Oh, blimey, mate.
Blimey.
I just wanna help out the economy.
No, bro, we can't.
Oi, bruv.
Oi,
Bruv.
Oi, bro.
Oi,
What's
bruv.
all this then? What's all this then?
Oi, what's all this then?
What's all
got
this
the
then?
rosters right here. Long live that queen.
I will not stand for this. The sound of muffled footsteps stopped in front of the door to my room. And it's probably his parents. Do you want me to pause for a second? For whatever you're
Why?
doing? I don't know what you're doing if you're
No.
doing something.
No,
Okay.
you can continue on.
A moment of silence, as if whomever they belonged to was ascertaining if I was inside. Of all the things I should have been doing, I continued on with my restless slumber. I was very much conscious, but my body hadn't caught up yet. Even with the danger bearing down on me from just beyond the door, it was as if I was completely paralyzed, unable to move. Without a doubt, this was sheer terror. Please, just leave. Hey, why isn't my body awake yet? If they came into my room right now, then...
What?
Ah!
Eh?
Eek! I sprung to my feet and threw my covers at my mom, who was opening the door. Whoa, Keiichi? What's the matter? Sorry. I was still half asleep. I thought it was still 1 or 2 a.m. The morning sun was already streaming through the gap between the curtains. It felt nothing like morning. Yesterday I must have fallen asleep right after that. Then I should have gone a full 10 hours of rest. But it didn't feel like that at all. My internal clock was completely screwed up and my sense of balance felt off. I felt feverish enough that it was clear to me that I was still not well. Well, Keiichi, how are you feeling? Can you make it to school? I was well enough to go, but I wasn't mentally prepared for it. I was still plagued with the terror from yesterday. If I had swallowed that needle, what would have happened? Or what if it had pierced my tongue?
Did he swallow it or not?
I think it like
kind of seems hard.
it like stabbed the back of his throat, but he didn't swallow it, or something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
There was undoubtedly a murderous intent, but I don't think that's all it was. If they really wanted to kill me, then there was other, more certain ways to do it. They wouldn't resort to such a dubious method as having me swallow a needle.
Dubious, an evil creature, up to
The
no
creature
good.
is
Oh, the beast is demonic in nature.
Meaning, I didn't want to believe it, but going that far was just a threat from Rena and Mion. Aren't you glad you didn't die? But next time we'll use a more assured method. Like that. Something like sending a letter with a razor inside would have been a joke compared to this. Did you make it to the hospital? Did you take your medicine? Yeah, kinda. Something about my mom's dubious gaze bothered me. She seemed more concerned
Wait, why
about
is everyone
her son missing.
dubious now?
The doobie-doo. She seemed more concerned about her son missing 2 days of school rather than him being sick. It was definitely mental fatigue. I wasn't really physically ill. It'll be hard for you to get back on track once your daily routine is thrown off. Come on, get on up. They say wellness is a state of mind. I'd heard that line many times before. I was given an award in elementary school for having perfect attendance, but it wasn't like I was healthier than everyone. Come on, go wash your face. Breakfast is already ready. There isn't much time before Rena-chan comes and gets you.
Uh-oh. Evil and devious
Gonna
Rena-chan.
Gets you.
When I Rena
Mom,
you.
When I Rena you. You better run away. Mom's tone meant I couldn't argue about it, so I had to give up on skipping a second day. By the way, were you the one who got bean paste all over the living room while Keiichi? You shouldn't do something like that. Your father was quite angry. I didn't feel particularly guilty for doing it, so I didn't have much of a reaction. Also, Mom didn't question me any further about it. She headed back downstairs after she was certain I was getting up. But Mion said as she left yesterday, I'd hate it if you missed school tomorrow. Came back and dwelled in the back of my head. What'd she mean by that? I didn't even have to really think about it.
What do you mean by this?
She was saying don't be absent. Taking that a bit further,
okay.
It was the same as her saying I should just go on about living my life as if nothing happened. If I showed any signs of acting unusual, it would probably result in them making their move. For example, maybe I shouldn't pay attention to someone like Oishi-san enticing me with something unusual. Meaning if I didn't watch my mouth or did anything different from the norm, in effect it would end up flagging myself as someone who is not wanted. It seems that was something that the girls didn't intend to forgive, so if I just went along as normal, no harm would come to me. Was that how it was going to be? All that misery I experienced up until yesterday would almost creepily just fade away. It was an enticing deal. Just by forgetting everything I'd seen or heard these last few days, I'd be able to keep living on like normal. There was no way such a selfish thing could. I swallowed hard, once again deliberated on the idea that I had just rejected. Mion was probably a good person who had her friends at heart. She was giving me, who had mistakenly broken some rule of theirs, a chance. What I did really something so unforgivable? But Mion had given me another chance. She's saying if I just forgot everything and kept living on like how I had been, I'd be forgiven. Keiichi, your food is going to get cold. Hurry up and get down here. Rena will be here if you don't hurry. I'm coming. I crammed.
How many months has it been?
How many months?
Since you moved in?
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's been over a year or like just about a year. Because that, like, Watanagashi was the first one he'd experienced, I'm pretty sure, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like he moved, I'm pretty sure, like about a year, pretty much, is what was said.
I'm just wondering that because he's like, oh, they're like, because like the mom wouldn't know them otherwise, I guess. Like the mom wouldn't be like, hey, your friends are coming, that kind of talk.
She did that at the beginning of the game, so clearly, like.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Like, the first time Rena showed up, that's what the mom said, basically. So they'd been, like, friends for, like, quite a while before that.
Okay. I'm awful.
I crammed my textbooks into my bag and hastily made my way downstairs. I picked up my somewhat bland breakfast. It seemed that I didn't have much time. It was already past when I usually met up with Rena. Given yesterday's event, she'd probably be here in the next 5 minutes. I needed to be ready to head to school by then. I had to forget everything that had happened the past 2 days. Forget it all and return to my normal life. For this to be normal, I have to be where I normally met up with Rena. Today of all days.
With Rena? No way!
The rice was dry and hard to get down. Ding, yeah.
Oh, that fucking jump scared me.
I jumped at the sound and dropped my chopsticks. That chime signaled that Rena had arrived. Mom hurried me along. Come on, Ren-chan's already here. Hurry, hurry! My mother's merry smile and my gloomy face were polar opposites. Honestly, I was reluctant to see Rena, who was waiting there on the other side of the door. The Rena on the other side. Was it the Rena I knew? I couldn't keep her waiting.
Okay, but like, she literally almost, like, killed you.
Like, what's she gonna do if you, like, confront her about it? Like...
She's gonna be like, tee hee hee, was that really me? And stabs you? Like what?
Zam.
Oh,
Arrayed
morning.
it. An invigorating greeting filtered in from across the doorway.
I came since Keiichi-kun was a bit late. Will it be okay? I wonder. I wonder. This is a different house.
Well, the
I'm,
house behind her is not the house, but yeah.
yeah, I'm sorry. I was like, I've never seen this house before.
Hmm.
Um, will he
The
be okay?
manner,
I wonder. I
yeah.
wonder.
The manner in which Rena was concerned was without a doubt the Rena I knew, but that was probably only if I reciprocated. Forget everything from yesterday. Pretend as though nothing had happened. Forget about the gruesome dismemberment. Forget about the mysterious deaths that happened the following years. Forget about the people falling to their death and the terminal illnesses and suicide and the lynching and the disappearances. Forget it. Forget all of it.
Okay, buddy.
Uh,
You gotta stop right there.
Forget that Rena and Mion were scary. Of course. Forget it all.
Forget that
Forget
they were
about
scary
everyone.
ones.
Forget about the mochi, too. Forget. Rena once again asked me to make
I
sure.
I like how all this is going on with like the kind of cheery, slightly melancholy music. Just forget. Can you make it to school?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Great. Then let's go. Mi-chan is waiting.
Rena
So
showed me her
fucking
usual
evil.
bright smile. I couldn't find any hint of deceit in her expression. My nervousness dissipated, giving way to relief.
Evil and evil woman. Higurashi. But you see, Satoko-san was so insistent she could do it.
As we were walking, Rena talked about a lot of different stuff, more so than usual. Then?
Satoko, Satoko-san was so clumsy. So she failed no matter how many times she tried. How she's so cute.
So cute.
So cute. I'm gonna kill you, Keiichi. So cute.
Your blood splattered against the wall would be so cute. I was just take it home. Everything Rena talked about was just silly nonsense, so I replied every so often and laughed from time to time. It was a rather laid-back conversation. We passed by one of our neighbors and they called out to us. Oh my, Kichi-chan and Rena-chan, aren't you two a bit late today? Mion-chan said she was going on ahead.
Did Mi-chan look mad? I wonder. We need to hurry up, Keiichi-kun.
As we smiled and parted ways with our neighbor, they turned back towards me and stuck out a tongue. Not expecting that, I couldn't help but crack a smile.
What?
No, this one.
Keiichi smiled. Oh, yeah, sorry, what? I was
What?
not reading.
Rena stopped and stared at me.
I was thinking you haven't recovered since your, very cold, you seem to have this morning, Keiichi-kun. But you seem fine. Fine.
With a grin, she gently poked my cheek. It was a bright, sincere smile. Hey, Keiichi Maibara, how can you still doubt Rena after she shows you a smile like that? Maybe I just had a high fever up till today, and I imagined everything that I thought had happened because I was
Oh my
bedridden
god, how
and
many times have you
delirious.
said this?
I really hoped that was the case. If God would grant me just one wish, there's only one thing that I'd wish
Please,
for.
God, give...
I would want what had happened in the past few days, more specifically from the night of the Watanagashi up till last night. I want all of that to have never happened. I wonder how many times I'd wish for this these past few days. As long as Rena kept on smiling like this, I think it might just become reality. So I wanted Rena to keep on smiling. Keep on smiling. Come on, every pony, smash, smash, smile.
So, Keiichi-kun, those mochi yesterdays, did you eat them all?
The wish of mine was instantly shattered. My heart began palpitating. The relaxed morning mood suddenly became frigid. Rena's smile was the same as usual. Her eyes were as gentle as usual. Those mochi yesterday, did you eat them all? Of course she wasn't asking the question at face value. In other words, Rena was asking, did you get the message? She was probably trying to convey that.
Chicken?
I was reluctant to give an answer. Rena stopped walking and stared deeply into my eyes. Don't hesitate, Kichimaibara. Rena was acting the same as always, wasn't she? I need to respond in my usual way. Naturally, of course. But both my throat and mouth had gone dry, and my lips were stuck together. Hurry and answer, Keiichi. Not that much time had passed. I could still keep the conversation going naturally. I had to say something quickly. Rena had playfully mimicked what I said when I finally speak something out. Rena's reaction was still normal. It seemed that there wasn't a long of a pause as I had thought. Somehow I finally squeaked out the rest. Delicious. However, my strained efforts neither sully nor brightened Rena's expression. For a moment I panicked, thinking I had replied incorrectly. But after a few moments, Rena broke into her usual soft smile and giggled with a joyful voice that seemed to echo through the morning air. Being strung along by that laugh, I couldn't help but laugh as well.
I see. So, did you eat all of them? I wonder?
My timid smile froze again. Did you make it without swallowing the sewing needle? Was that what she was asking? If I had swallowed it, then I shouldn't be here. Nah, I couldn't finish all of them. There's still some left. I was scared out of my wits, but that's how I played it.
Aww. What about the homework to see, if you could see the one that Rena made?
That homework. Was it due today?
Yeah, it's due today. Mi-chan will get angry. There'll be a penalty game for you to ready for you. This probably be a penalty game.
We both laughed at each other
It's
again.
punishment time.
Whoa, 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 To a casual observer, it's just a typical morning. If I could just let myself believe that, then even I'd think it was just the usual morning routine, but I was certain I wasn't mistaken. There was something unimaginable buried beneath the facade of that giggling Rena. Lies. I recalled that unexpected, piercing voice that I could hardly believe came from Rena's mouth. The moment that image crossed my mind, I felt a cold sweat trickle down my back. Was it only that particular time that something evil had possessed Rena? No, that was wrong. That was still Rena. Ushi-san told me, didn't he? Actually, I looked into her. Before Ryugu-san moved away to Hinamizawa, she was suspended from school. Went through her school building and broke all the windows. Rena had a disorder that normal people didn't. I'm pretty sure I've seen...
Yeah, of course. I'm pretty sure if you have a disorder, it would mean, like, it doesn't apply to most people.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this, like, screenshot of this as, like, a meme before. Like, just on Twitter and stuff.
This is what Twitter. Normal Twitter users be like.
True.
Rena has a disorder.
Called being
but
a Twitter
normal
user.
people did. Yeah.
No matter how pleasantly she smiled, that fact would not change. But I couldn't even imagine how she looked as she broke the glass throughout the school. One thing I knew was that it wasn't something spur of the moment. It was something sudden outburst of anger, then maybe she'd break a pane or two. She broke all of the windows all throughout the school. Just imagine going through your own school and breaking the windows with a bat.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Why did you have to do this? Damn. That kind of hurt my ears.
Swinging full force at each pane of glass, one after another, paying no heed to the flying shards. Your classmates aghast. Unable to move from the sudden turn of events, I wonder where she could have found the most windows lined up in a row. Probably the hallway. Walk, wind up, smash. Walk, wind up. It's difficult for me to connect that horrifying image with the Rena smiling at me right now. But I just had to imagine it. Impossible because it was unimaginable. That naive way of thinking no longer worked. The unpleasant, piercing sound that shattered glass, the crunching noise as Rena treads across the broken shards, walking towards me. Next, she will smash you!
Oh, no.
Rena's classmates going pale as they forget to even breathe. I wonder what they did as Rena came closer, breaking windows along her path. Did they earnestly try to bring her to her senses by saying something? Or did they jump at her, trying to stop her savagery? Or did they run to the staff room after being directed there by the teacher? Probably none of those. In the face of that blood-curdling sight of Rena busting windows after window.
A Rena busting down, sexual style.
So true. Goated with the sauce. Undoubtedly, all they could do was silently.
Is she Rena with the sauce?
Is she Higurashi? Dumbfounded, just clearing the path for Rena to continue. It was far too violent an act for them to seek refuge by looking the other way. That's not to say they were looking the other way. They were doing the only thing they could do to protect themselves. If they had done something differently from the rest, they may have suddenly found themselves as Rena's new target. What had Rena have done to whoever attracted her attention? Her answer was obvious. She would have undoubtedly acted according to her whims. Meaning they would.
I keep getting jump scared.
Window.
Stop. Stop, game.
Rena, staring into my eyes, shards of glass crunching and crackling underfoot as she drew closer. I was also drawn into her eyes, paralyzed.
She's like smacking somebody.
Beat Keiichi Simulator. Then Rena struck me with one of the bat over and over again, like I was one of those windows. I crashed down on what? To the floor, desperately protecting my head. Rena didn't care whether it was my head or my back. Zealously, she hit me again and again. What kind of expression was she making as she was doing this over and over again? I peered up to see. Her expression was so indifferent, it was completely unnerving. It's because no matter how many times she struck me, I didn't make as pleasant a sound as the other windows. She struck me continuously over and over again. The sound Rena wanted didn't come out. Our classmates standing around didn't try to stop her. They didn't want to be the next window. Somebody save me. Turning a blind eye unless we're hanging out. But of course everyone in class scrambled to obtain the highest standardized test scores. They gained nothing from saving me. From saving a cram school tryhard like me.
Oh, okay.
Good. Eventually, there would be a faint sound similar to when you crack open a walnut and some sort of reddish-black spray would shoot out. Anyway, it wasn't that Rena momentarily lost herself in her anger. After forcing myself to breathe and calm down in my heart, I recalled what Oishi-san told me. In the counselor's medical report, he recorded all of the conversations he had with Rena-san. It shows up, and quite a bit at that. What does? Oh yeah, sure, Sama. Following that, Rena was suspended and had regular examinations at the hospital. Then, as Rena was undergoing counseling, she said it over and over. Oyashiro-sama. Seems the Oyashiro-sama she spoke of was like a ghost appearing in her house every night, standing over her pillow looking down at her. That was only a piece of their conversation, so I couldn't see the big picture, but it's still by no means a happy little conversation. Then what Rena did? Was she saying that ghastly incident was a result of her being possessed by Oyashiro-sama? Up until now, I didn't want to believe in Oyashiro-sama's curse. That's why I wanted to say the mysterious deaths every year happened because of some sort of conspiracy. Every time I talked with Oishi-san, I was more certain that the deaths were the work of man and not some curse. Except if
He's a man. A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk.
Yeah.
Have at you.
If it was people perpetrating the incidents, my friends were somehow deeply connected. If I refused to believe the curse was real, then I would have to believe that those who acted the kindest to me were deeply involved in the incidents. Why? How? For what reason? Was everybody? It was much more painful and troublesome than accepting it was just Oyashiro's curse. In the aftermath, Rena had admitted to her doctor that it was because she was possessed by Oyashiro-sama. I felt a strange sense of relief from that. So that's how it was. There wasn't a second side to Rena. She did that because she was possessed by something strange like Oyashiro-sama. It wasn't Rena's fault. Oyashiro-sama was the one to blame. I knew. This was all backwards, refusing to believe there was a curse. I wanted there to be a human perpetrator.
Okay?
Bleh. Now that my close friends were the ones under suspension, I changed my beliefs at my own convenience, saying it was Oyashiro-sama's curse to blame. Which was the better choice? Accepting that Oyashiro-sama's curse exists, or that Rena and the rest of them were deeply involved in the string of mysterious deaths? I didn't want to think about it. If I just didn't think about it, I'd be able to continue the same way as always. I wanted to believe that, but that was no longer possible. I had received their message. It was pathetic of me to try and bend the meaning to my own convenience, regardless of my opponent being a human or a curse. I won't let it kill me. As if I would just bend over and give in, for no good reason at all.
I will fight the fight, and then he just like instantly gets exploded.
He gets a bat to the back of the head.
Yeah, he dies instantly.
Good story, everyone.
Wow, what an amazing tale of a stupid tiny kid.
True.
True based.
Okay.
Ketchikun, you've been making some really weird you've been making a really weird face. Why? I wonder.
Inhaling sharply upon hearing Rena's voice, I came back to my senses. Before I realized it, we were already at the entrance. Shaking my head a few times, I exercised all those terrifying thoughts. No matter how you looked at it, there's no way Rena could have done such terrible things. It was like I was trying to placate myself.
Boing.
As I slid the door open, a blackboard eraser loaded with chalk dropped down on my head the moment I stepped into the classroom. The chalk dust went into my
so
eyes.
silly. There's nothing wrong happening here. Nothing
We're
wrong.
just so silly. Do you see a brief
We're
moment
some
of
silly
agony?
little guys.
Yeah. You're her, right?
Oh, I'll be fitting for a truant Kichi-san. Good morning to the both of you, Kechi and Rena. Good morning, Star. Sataka-san, Hika-san, Vika-chan, Sataka-chan, Vika-san.
Not quite in the mood for it. I didn't really react to Satoko's trap. Satoko braced herself as it passed by, expecting me to attack her. She seemed a bit disappointed as I simply walked by silently.
Oh, what is this? How discouraging, indeed. Kechi doesn't seem back to his usual self yet. Yeah. Take it easy on him, okay? Okay?
Suddenly, there's a slap
I'm gonna start
down my
doing
shoulder.
I'm gonna start doing her vocal tick, but like, it's not gonna be written. It's just.
It's just for, you're
This
gonna
is how I
start.
read the character.
You're gonna start exhibiting it in your daily life without even like.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
Playing
That's
the
mental.
game.
That's genuinely mental. That's
You should do it. Become Rena.
okay. Huh?
Just like, I think you should genuinely like adopt all of her personality traits and like.
Dude,
her.
I'm literally just her.
You're
That's
literally
how I
Rena.
am. That's how I. That's literally. Yeah, I am her. I literally react that way IRL.
You just need to embody her, like in every way. Dye your hair orange. Like, yeah. Hey, Kei-chan, did you get enough rest? It was Mion. My mind was full of the stuff about Rena, but Mion was also a party of interest.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
What did you
Sorry,
do that
sorry,
for?
Sorry.
What the fuck?
You said her voice had like a very like kind of
What?
whiny.
I always do her like that.
Okay, yeah, I forgot.
Remember
whiny.
Keiichi? That's that hawkish gauge from yesterday. Yeah, morning. What's with that unenergetic greeting? Did you eat the mochi I brought you? Because I ate them, I'm like this. Those words were itching to be blurred out. I really just didn't have the appetite. I ate a few, but quite a lot were left over. Huh? What about the homework? Do you have an answer for which one was Rena's?
I can't believe you got your homework, Ketchikun. I'm not evil.
Sheesh, then we can't help it. Time for your penalty. Yeah.
It's punishment time.
I've prepared a very special punishment for Kichi Maibara, the ultimate Hinamizawa outsider. Let's give a round of applause. It's punishment time.
It's punishment time.
After a lurid smile, Mion returned to her seat. There's nothing from our exchanges that would cause our classmates to suspect anything was amiss. But of course, anyone listening to our conversations up till this morning wouldn't see anything suspicious. That was why it was so frightening. They acted in a way that, regardless of whatever happened to Keiichi Maibara, no one would ever suspect them. That fact had me terrified. Soon the teacher came. As she asked how I felt and took attendance, another dull, ordinary day began.
Oh, another chapter so quickly? Damn.
Really?
I thought the last one ended like very fast.
Or
I was
maybe...
surprised at this.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, it's not a chapter end, I guess. It was just like halfway
It's like
point?
a sub-chapter? I know, but it's always been halfway points. Technically, this is still chapter 0. Which is, honestly, quite a lot of
I guess
content.
so. Yeah. How much
I guess
are
it's
the
actually,
other
I guess
ones,
it's not,
by the way?
I think similar lengths, it would seem. Because
But, like,
it
they
would be
cost
kind of
money,
weird to
don't
have your
they?
demo. Yeah. I assume this is like freeware that was tossed around before releasing like the other chapters. That's usually how these things work.
Probably. Okay, well. This free study period was a convenient time to consider where I stood. I gently closed my eyes and pondered the ridiculous position I was in right now. First of all, what I shouldn't forget was how dangerous of a situation I was in. I'd fallen out of favor with them. After interacting with Oishi-san multiple times, I could see it as
Why is it?
I was getting closer to the heart of the matter. Because we've entered the evil and fucked up portion. The warning yesterday with the mochi was a good indicator of that. No, calling it a warning was just my habit of understanding things. Probably had no meaning beyond stunting my progress and buying themselves some time. Until they had a method of completely erasing me. They were just biding their time. Even though they were keeping me under their thumb with threats, it didn't change the fact that I knew too much. The chilling sensation of my desk made me recall Satoshi Hyojo, the boy who was using this seat until last year when he disappeared. Was he also similar to me? Did he learn something he shouldn't have and was erased? Damn. I wouldn't let them get rid of me so easily.
Well, obviously he was killed because he was a man, so maybe Keiichi should transition.
Yeah,
maybe this would
get
save
on
him.
that, Keiichi. But were they really trying to kill me?
How we can still save Keiichi-kun?
True. If I had these contradictory feelings for a while now, even though I suspected them, I felt I had to cover for them. With all their suspicious behavior, a morning like this had just made it all seem like an elaborate hoax. That's just what I wanted to believe. Doubting my friends? Covering for them? My life was in danger. Or was it? Actually, I was debating the wrong point. Given my current situation, those points were something that should have been deliberated on a long time ago. But really, Rena and the rest of them, were they actually aiming to kill me? The little voice inside me continued to torment me with these unresolved trains of thought. Are you an idiot, Keiichi Maibara? The answer should be obvious, but maybe that sewing needle might have just been an accident, right? She just dropped it in the bean
Motherfucker.
paste.
Yeah, yeah, she was like sewing up her broken skirt, and then she like dropped like 20 of the sewing needles in there on
True.
accident.
How could you screw
Like,
up
come
and drop a
on.
sewing needle into a piece of mochi? The benefit of the doubt can only go so far. Both Rena and Mion had acted and behaved suspiciously, but maybe it was all just some sort of misunderstanding. What kind of misunderstanding? It wasn't just suspicious, it was just outright ludicrous, right? Rena just corrected me for lying, and Mion only asked me about what I had for lunch. Rena was standing outside our door eavesdropping for a good hour, you know? She was probably just waiting for my phone call to end. For a whole hour outside her room? And is it normal to go home afterwards without saying
Okay,
anything?
yeah, you're just kind of, you're getting stupid. I'm sorry.
He's arguing with
Yeah,
himself.
I would, I know he's
You're.
arguing with himself over things that are kind of simple. Like,
Huh.
dude, she's crazy. She literally fucking sat in front of your fucking room. Like,
Yeah. Just normal behavior.
just
Well,
normal girl behavior,
one
yeah.
time I woke up and saw my mom staring at me, and I like got startled really bad.
Wait,
It was
what?
so freaky. I woke up and my mom was just
I mean,
staring at me one time.
I've been like, I have been like fake sleeping.
I was
And
real
like my mom would
sleeping.
come into my room. I mean like my mom would come into my room to wake me up, but I was like half, like, I wanted to feign being awake because I didn't want to go. I didn't want to get out of bed. So I would be like, so it's just like her in front of me shaking my body, like, get up, get up, get up, cat, get up, get up. Very funny.
Yeah, no, she wasn't trying to wake me up or anything. She was just like staring at me. I
That's
like I
that's
like
kind of
jumped.
freaky though. What? That's kind of
Yeah, for real.
based mom though.
No. She's never been based in her entire life. Oh, wait. I didn't tell you guys this. Only Rachel, or bleh, I should say Marshmallow. Only Marshmallow knows this. But she showed up to my house uninvited again for like the third time or something.
Oh shit!
And
Really?
I
What
found
happened?
her husband following me on Instagram a while later, on an Instagram account I've not told any of my family about, by the way. And I was
It
just
what
like, oh,
is it
okay.
called? Is it under color or?
It has my name in it. So yeah. But like, still.
Legal?
No, no, no. It has color in it. The username.
What?
But I
Oh, what the
but
fuck?
it's a very public Instagram, but like it's just that I've never told my
I know it's
family about
public
it.
Instagram, but like, yeah, that's kind of that's still weird.
Yeah, and like I mean, I blocked him, obvi, but like that was just freaky deaky.
What the hell? Kind of freaky though.
Yeah,
You're
and I
kind of bad
know
though.
like I know that she told him to do it because he has zero will of his own. So yeah,
True. Men.
true. He's literally the most brainless kind of NPC person I've ever met in my life. Like,
Really? He's that
yeah,
bad?
yeah. He has zero will. Like, I don't know. He probably married my mom just because she told him to. Like, he don't gaff about anything. He's a
Is that?
farmer, and he eats steak every single meal, and he talks so quiet you could barely hear him. But he's like, I don't even know.
He,
NPC to the
did
max.
did I hear that correctly? He doesn't eat.
What?
He doesn't eat anything other than like he eats steak with every meal.
Basically, like, anytime we've ever gone out to a restaurant together, which is quite a few times, he would only order steak.
Why? I mean I
What a
guess it's
freak.
like I don't
Because
know.
it's
I feel like
manly
at a
or
certain point
something. I don't know.
at a certain point you get sick of the food you eat.
No, but like he literally.
I can
I've
have
only
like the only
ever
food that I
seen
can
him eat
probably have
steak in my life.
consistently. I could probably consistently eat like mashed potato over and over again, but that's literally like it.
I feel like I could eat takoyaki forever, but that's just me. But
More
anyway.
like takoyaki.
Die! Okay, the moral of the story is that I basically am living in Higurashi in real life.
So real.
So real.
You know what? I am your Rena-chan.
True. True.
I'm gonna. Hey, I baked you. Okay, okay. We're gonna go make cupcakes. Here, I made one for you.
We need to make you like a kin list or something, and on it is gonna be Pinkie Pie and Rena and like Satoko
Did
and
you say fucking
like
kin list?
yeah, kin list. We gotta make you one.
Don't you fucking. That's awful. Don't you ever say
No.
that shit ever again to me, or I will kill you.
You already have an unofficial one. You just need to like make it official. What Danganronpa character would you be, I wonder?
Manokuma.
Monokuma? Yeah, you're probably right.
Manokuma. It's punishment time.
Yeah, and you're like Toshiko from Eden's Garden, the little creature.
Oh, the miner.
Yeah, the miner who knows nothing of the world.
No, they're the ultimate shipper though.
Yeah.
They're so they have brains, I swear.
You heard from Oishi-san, didn't
Smile.
you, about what Rena did at her former school? But at the hospital, she said it was Yashiro-sama's fault. She... Cut it out, Kichimaibara. Don't you realize they're out to kill you? Huh? I inadvertently blurted those words out loud. Wow, really?
Wow, okay. You know
This
what?
Keiichi's
You know, I
so
give the
half-witted.
I give the benefit to the doubt to men, but
Hearing
you
myself
guys are
say that so directly
stupid.
left me dumbfounded for a few moments. Afterwards, I had looked around to check if anyone else heard it. My little soliloquy cut a little too close to the truth. Even though I could fear the murderous intent from Ren and the others, part of me somewhere was still trying to deny that. They definitely heard that shit. This late in the game.
God,
Such
I'm
hesitation
sorry.
could
This
be
person's
fatal.
stupid.
I knew that. But I was just your average student, a man living his normal, ordinary life.
I'm just. What the fuck is this? I'm just your average. I'm just your average student at Mibara Academy. Like.
What? Do you think I could suddenly believe that my friends who I'd been happily laughing together with up until last Sunday now intended to kill me, right? You're too soft, Keiichi. This time I remembered to keep my voice down so nobody could hear it. There was one thing I now understood. I was too soft. I didn't completely understand how dangerous Rena and the others were. No, I wasn't trying to understand. I was too soft for not listening to Oishi-san when he was earnestly showing me the heart of the matter. I didn't listen because I was too busy pretending to be dejected. I didn't comprehend it. I was just running away. I didn't comprehend it, so nobody had any notion to try and kill me. I needed to get rid of such naive thoughts. As I made that resolution, I heard the bell signaling the end of class. So soon, the day was already over. I didn't recall eating lunch or doing anything in class. My friends were putting their desks together in preparation for club activities. Not long ago, I probably would have jumped into that circle.
My, Ketch-san? How rude of you to even think about leaving.
The way Satoko spoke was so typical and familiar, it almost physically hurt.
Huh? Ketch-kun is not, is today not a good day? Ketch-kun, is today not a good day? I wonder? Oh my god, she's so autistic. I thought we were gonna win, big together. Wow.
Give me my big win, 'cause I need my big win. Please do not jump scare me.
Shut up.
Best song ever. Seeing Rena's expression, which said she was really looking forward to today, was hard to take. Hey Keiichi, maybe Oishi-san is just some enormous jerk trying to separate me from the others by lying to me? Slap. Trying to expunge such a weak-minded thinking, I slapped myself in the face.
Weak. Weak and pathetic. Hey, Keiichi-kun? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, was Rena really trying to kill me? I wish someone would tell me it was a hoax. I didn't care if it was actually the one or not. If it actually was one or not, I just wanted someone to say it was. God, yet another weak-willed thought. How did I ever become this naive?
Why does he keep saying weak-willed? God, this has you been reading like fucking like Andrew Tate, like.
What?
Are you alright? Does your head hurt?
Apparently that was how my inner dilemma appeared to Rena.
You're pale. Can you make it home by yourself? Maybe I should accompany you. I wonder. I wonder.
No, it's okay. Sorry. I could get home by myself. Just have the meeting without me. Upon hearing that, I wasn't going to participate in the meeting. Mion pouted unhappily. Since Kei-chan was
I wanted
so...
to kill him!
True! We were gonna tie him to these desks and then, like, dissect him. And then, like, take his cutie mark, cut off his wings, make him into cupcakes.
And show him, and then, like, show him more sewing needles.
True. Since Kei-chan was so bent on a revenge match, we were even gonna play that deduction game from before, too.
Oh. Keiichi-san doesn't have any burning desire for a rematch. How pathetic.
I wouldn't fall for some dumb taunt. Without even a real retort, I just grabbed my bag and was about to get up. Someone's hand perched itself gently on my head.
Keiichi doesn't seem to be well. How very unfortunate.
It was Rika-chan. She was stretched up as far as she could, doing her best to pat my head with her petite hand. It felt so nice, which made things even harder.
Petite.
Sorry,
petite
everybody.
Hand. That's funny.
See you. Her, like, 6-year-old hand. It's all I said before I quickly left the classroom. They said something to me as I was leaving, but I couldn't make it out. I managed to make it all the way to the entrance in that state of mind.
I took
out my shoes, put them on, and went forward.
Especially him saying, like, what they say was, like, stupid whore or something stupid.
What the f...
Stupid whore Keiichi.
Stupid. Harden that heart, Keiichi.
She would not say that.
She would not fucking say that.
Rena-chan only thinks about eating cupcakes and spending time with her friends.
True.
Eating mochi and spending time with her friends.
Eating yummy needle mochi. My favorite.
My favorite flavor.
Yeah.
Yar.
They were, for some unfathomable reason, trying to kill me. Oh wow, it's already almost 4. They were plotting something dubious, watching my every move. But I couldn't hate them, because weren't they my friends? Part of me lamented my naivete, while another part lamented the fact that I had lost something important by lamenting over it in the first place. I feel like my consciousness was being ripped out my body. If this was what Oyashiro-sama's curse was like, then it was just too harsh. Hey, Oyashiro-sama, I was wrong for not believing in your curse, but I believed in it now. Completely. Your curse does exist, so seriously, give me a break. I beg you, come on.
Dude, Rena's just like fucking running at him, like fucking.
Imagine if there was just like a sudden animation after like this entire game of still images of just like Rena like darting towards you to head on. That would be so scary.
No, that did happen once. Have you seen
Huh?
I showed you the Echo one, right?
I don't know.
The furry game.
Not sure. Maybe. I don't remember.
Let me go look for it. There's a furry game called Echo.
Yeah.
Echo the visual novel.
Oh
It's probably
yeah,
like
yeah.
the most, like pretty much like everyone like is pretty well known.
Mm-hmm.
There is a jump scare between like let me see it.
What the hell?
There's a jump scare between the middle of it where this game has like no animation, right? Or like
Yeah.
let me get yeah check your DMs. So for the most part, this game doesn't have any real animations. It is primarily just like a bunch of moving image, like a bunch of images of them or like CGs or that kind of stuff.
Hmm.
But like, look at this one scene.
Okay. I just got an ad immediately. Okay, wait, hold on.
Oh my days.
Let me show it. Wait. Let me jump scare everybody in the audience.
Oh, one person.
True, but still. What the?
It's like a normal VN, right? So just having that appear is fucking
Very weird.
creepy. Yar.
Hey. Oh, creepy furry. The creepy and evil and intimidating furry.
It is the only time that happens in the game.
That's pretty cool, actually. Very interesting.
Yeah, it really is.
Man, I need to make a visual novel. I need to.
Dude,
Something
Renpai
has
is so
begun.
dude, Renpai is easy.
Easy for a normal person, maybe.
Yeah. Color had a disorder, and the normal people don't have.
The normal people didn't. No, it's called being stupid disorder.
It's called being color disorder.
I has color
My
disease.
face when I'm color.
Me when I'm color. Wait. Okay, never mind. Dinner was unusually bland. It had no flavor or aroma. The miso soup that normally tantalized my appetite instead tasted like nothing but boiled water. Dad was eating with us that night. It was a rare occurrence in this household. When he got into his work, he ate and slept on his own schedule. My dad never cared about the time. Since my dad was at the dinner table, it either meant he had just reached a good point to take a break or was in a slump. So yeah, he just doesn't understand the motivation creators have. I wonder, why don't they have like sprites for Kichi's parents? They have sprites for like everyone else, basically. But whatever.
Probably because like they're too lazy. Gonna be real.
No, can't be bothered with
But
that.
like I wouldn't I mean I'll be real, like this is like the very start of the story. They didn't think of how like how much they would blow up in popularity.
Maybe it's also a stylistic choice. Cause like, I don't know. Yeah, it seems more stylistic. Your partnership was just a verbal agreement, wasn't it? If it's so hard to agree on things, why not just end it? I feel like it's an industry with a lot of back scratching, but what it gets in the way of business? I wasn't able to pick out much of my mom and dad's conversation, but I could tell it wasn't a very pleasant topic. That, of course, made the disgusting food even less appealing. Staring listlessly at the exchange between my parents, my mind wandered off to the same thought process I had been going all day long. Friends close to me, no. They used to be friends, but I could no longer trust them. Right now, I was greatly lacking in allies. People trusted, people I could depend on.
Allies.
So true. When push comes to shove, they
Like
were
it's
something
like
I just didn't have. You know, this just made me think for some reason that, like, if I had, like, never started, like, living with my dad full time, I probably still, like, wouldn't know how to cook at all.
You didn't know how to cook for the
I don't know.
longest time. I mean, like, you
Yeah.
didn't start like housewife maxing
Yeah, I'm on my housewife era.
until very recently. And honestly, I don't
Yeah.
cook that much, so I don't cook that
I.
much just primarily just because there's so much food in my mouth. My there's so much food in my mouth. I can't. So fucking good. No, no, no.
How dare you eat on my stream?
No, 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 no. I mean, like, there's so much food in my house. Like, there's not really a reason for me to cook. So,
Yeah.
like, I haven't improved my cooking skills from like way back when, which I guess is
My
like fine.
my my house never like buys that many snacks, so unless I want to eat like cereal all the time, I like just learned, I don't know. If I could learn how to boil pasta and how to like cook rice, then I would be very unstoppable.
Motherfucker, those are like the two easiest things in the world.
Yeah, I guess, but whatever. But I'm afraid of like, what if I like, if I like a pot of boiling water full of pasta, because you have to pick it up and like take it over to the sink to drain the water, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to pick that up. What if I like burn my face off?
Holy shit, you're weak. What the fuck?
I'm barely like, because when you're cooking, there are often like with a pan. I use the frying pan a
Have you
lot.
have you taken your steroids yet?
No, I've never taken a steroid in my life. But like,
Technically, testosterone is a steroid. Same thing. You know what's funny? Technically, estrogen is also a steroid.
technically, your mom is a steroid. I don't care. But like I've been using the frying pan a lot, and there are a lot of times, kind of, or just like there are some times where you have to like pick it up with one hand, and I like cannot do that. I barely can do that. It's very hard for me to pick up the frying pan full of food with one hand.
Oh my days, color is weak and pathetic. What the fuck?
To be fair, there are lighter pans I have that I could use, but I don't like it as much. But yeah, anyways, I don't know. My main like worry about living alone would just be like firstly like mental, like I don't know like how to do stuff, but also like what if I like desperately need to open a jar and I can't? Like
Usually to break
what would
open
I
a jar,
do?
you smack open the edges of it to release some of the internal air pressure, so it's not that pressurized, and then you're usually able to open up.
What if I accidentally hit the glass part and it shatters everywhere? Then what?
Uh, then you're gay.
Oh. What if I have like a plumbing issue? Would I just call the plumber? I don't think so. I would be fucked and I would die. So that's why I can't live alone. People I
You're
trusted,
so
people
gay.
I could depend on when push come to shove. They were just something I just didn't have. Having just one ally would have been incredibly reassuring in the currently hopeless situation I was in. I put down my chopsticks and looked over at my parents who were still talking about work. The first bleh air in my throat again. Course of action that came to mind was to tell my parents everything. Currently, there wasn't a single person from Hinamizawa I could trust 100%. That means the only people I could trust were my parents. But if I told them everything that happens up till now, would they understand? Rena, for example. That neighborly Rena who was so diligent in looking after me came to get me every day and sometimes brought over a share of what she made.
That neighborly Rena.
How could I explain that she wanted to kill me? How is this my neighbor? How is this guy my neighbor? No matter how I explained, it would probably be difficult for anyone to comprehend. My somewhat eccentric dad wouldn't understand, and my high-strung mom would probably drag me off to a psychiatrist in the blink of an eye. Sadly, that was the amount of trust that existed in our relationship. Even if they did come to understand, what could they possibly do? Unless they could uncover the truth, they wouldn't be able to protect me. No, by informing them of these unnecessary things, I'd be putting my parents in danger as well, considering that the victims in the past incidents were often married couples. I couldn't even joke about it. For the entire Maibara family to have an accident or just to vanish into thin air, it was easily possible in Hinamizawa. What was important here was that knowing something unnecessary put you in danger. Most unsettling question was, what?
There's a lot of talkings of semantics, and I'm mostly fine with that. But then you kind of get into these stretches, and it's like, but like it's semantics of like a very linear narrative, because there's like chapters, right? There's no way that there could be like multiple like branching paths. So it's a little too, maybe I'm stupid, but it's a little too long for my taste.
Come on. Kids these days.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Their
I'm
lack
sorry
of
that
reading.
my attention span is so short that I could read a. Oh.
Yeah, you better be sorry.
Sorry.
You freaking freak.
The freaker.
Yeah, you're the freaker.
Freddy Freaker.
Freaky deaker. Okay, anyways. The most unsettling question was, how did they know that I knew? As long as they didn't know, my parents might not fall victim. That was one way to think about it, I guess. At least it was like that in my case. After I found out things started becoming odd. In other words, it meant the following. Something. Oh wait, never mind. As long as my parents didn't know anything, nothing would happen to them. As long as my parents were here, this house would be a safe haven for them. They're totes gonna die. I knew that these were just assumptions based on conjecture on top of conjecture. Wanting this house to be a safe haven, that was the pinnacle of my weak-willed method of thinking. I had to concede that it was not completely safe. It was only safer than the outside. I knew that I couldn't rely on my parents. No, I couldn't risk getting my parents involved. Then the only person that could be my ally would be Oishi-san. Him and him alone. He was the only person who understood the situation I was in. He didn't care so much about my safety, but he was without a doubt passionate about solving this case. It was a bit frustrating.
Sorry, I just imagined who's the person who like in like Evangelion with Shinji?
What? Which one?
The white-haired guy who turned out to be evil.
The white-haired guy? Kaoru?
Yeah. I just imagine that's like we'll meet him and he's just Kaoru.
What? Why would Kaoru show up in this game? Hello? I mean, Keiichi does look a little bit like Shinji, but like, he doesn't act like him.
No, I'm just saying that because like I need to find him, like this kind of gay ass talk.
Don't say it's gay ass talk when Keiichi's like 14 and Oishi's like 50, okay? Leave that out of here. No. Bad cat. The creature is demonic in nature.
I said no.
I
Stop
said
being ratchet.
no.
Go.
I said no.
I said no.
Meaning it was all going according to his devices. Phew, I kind of want to end soon-ish. I'm getting tired. And hungry.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, you haven't eaten anything?
No, I ate like 3 Ritz crackers today.
What? Damn. Damn. Is this what they call boy dinner?
Boy breakfast. At like 1 in the afternoon.
I ate like a full shit. Not like that. No, I ate like potatoes, like baked, oven baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, and and
Oh,
corn
wow.
and garlic bread.
A lot of
That was my break.
potatoes.
That's what I was eating earlier prior to streaming.
I have a burrito waiting for
So,
me. I just
oh
need to,
fuck yeah.
yes, hit the slay
Well,
button. And I eat a Borgor last night.
wait, you're Brazilian, right?
Yeah?
Brazil número uno.
Numero uno compañero del
Do you
mundo.
think Kiachi would do you think Kiachi would say that?
No, I don't think a little Japanese boy in the Japanese countryside would say Numero uno campeón del mundo. I don't think that.
Yeah.
What in the world? It was all going according to his devices. It was just my job to look appetizing while bobbing in the waves as bait. Then when the fish started gathering around, Oishi-san would pull up the big haul. It was slightly infuriating, but even I thought it was the best course of action. So then what should I do? Patience was the first rule of fishing. Just keep waiting till the fish actually bites. But it wasn't simply bait. There were lots of ways for me to struggle before being devoured. When they struck, I needed to somehow dodge just enough and tag out to Oishi-san. No question, it was going to be hard. The timing to bring Oishi-san in would be difficult. He was in the city, not Hinamizawa, so if I phoned him in my moment of need, it would take him about 30 minutes to reach me. So I needed to run away for those 30 minutes. For example, if we set up a rendezvous point for dire situations or something, I just have to hide out there until Oishi-san arrived. Okay, I can almost see it now. I was still being chased around in the dark by boogeymen, but now I knew which way to go. I would never have imagined this would be so reassuring. Oh yeah, it would probably be best if I had a concealed weapon for when things got rough. Typically that would call for a switchblade. That wasn't too reassuring for combat. Also, since it was recognized as a weapon by the public, it also wasn't good. Really, when the time comes, a long weapon like a bat would work in my favor. Remember, there was a metal bat at school. He's planning his
Talking
attack.
about so much semantics. Like
What? That's not what semantics means. What are you talking about?
That's semantics. I mean, like, it's like hypothesizing. Like, okay, if my friend attack, I can use this. I'm like,
He's planning. I could be confident with that when
I guess
push
that's
came
what
to
he's.
shove.
I guess considering what they were writing about before, this dialogue does kind of make sense.
Oh yeah. If I pretended
It's
I
like,
was practicing
okay.
my swing, that it wouldn't be suspicious for me to always carry it around. I could go to school early tomorrow and secure it. Just possessing a weapon may be enough to deter them. Also, one more thing, insurance. It could be something like a note or a memo. I could just write down everything that's happened as a sort of journal. In case I suddenly vanished, the journal would be left behind. With my journal in his possession, Oishi-san should be able to avenge my death. I left my parents engrossed in their conversation about work and went back to my room. Okie dokie. I kind of want to end here, if that's good. How do I
Okay,
end?
that's fine. That was good.
Okay.
How long was that?
Like 2 hours or something.
Okay, better than last.
Trio.
Yar.
Yar. Yar.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yas. Is there anything we shall discuss?
No, not really. Not much in the way of like things I kind of want to do IRL.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't really go to
my-
boba right now. I spend all my money on tacos.
Lol. My
I'm waiting for my-
birthday is semi-soon-ish. Less than a month away.
April the 4th?
No, March.
Oh.
March 7th. You forgot.
I remember. I
Die.
remember.
You need to be killed.
Don't worry, Color. I remember everything about you. What's your name again?
Sure. But yeah, it seems
Sure.
not everybody will be there, which sucks. So what I'm thinking is that like an IRL party, of course, for anyone who can be there, and then maybe I'll do a stream like I did
A
for
virtual
Christmas.
party, yeah.
Yeah.
And we can
like,
have a virtual punishment game. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Nar, hiss. Meow, 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 meow,
Meow, meow, meow,
meow.
meow, meow, meow,
Meow, meow, meow,
meow.
meow. Meow,
Oh my
meow, meow,
days.
meow,
Meow,
meow.
meow, meow.
Meow,
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 meow, meow.
meow. Meow,
Meow, meow, meow,
meow.
meow, meow. Meow, meow,
Brown, brown,
meow,
brown,
meow.
brown, brown. Brown, brown. Oh my goodness. Brown.
Yeah.
Poop.
Alright. We leaving or something?
You may leave.
Oh. Yippee! I actually would like that stream.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this a lot now that it's all evil and
I like
freaked
how
up.
I like how it's not removed from this more not semantical, like it's kind of getting down to like what makes the series kind of good.
Yeah.
Where like it's like it's because like I like creepy shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
So like having a lot of
Goodbye.
things that like kind of what?
Oh, Toto said goodbye, Nya Nya.
Oh,
Bye, Nya
bye
Nya.
Toto, bye Nyanya. So kind of like going back to like what makes a series good, I guess.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, I don't want to say it like that. The series is good, but like
Yeah.
getting
It's
into
getting
like
into the juicy
good parts, quote unquote. Yeah,
Yeah.
the good parts of it. Nice. I mean, like Toto said, the liar part is like one of the more popular parts, or like
Yeah.
the popular part of it.
Na, 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 na.
Okay.
But yeah, bye
See a gay
bye.
person.
See you.
My favorite gay, homosexual gay.
Bye.
My.
Okay. The end. I'll see you all next week, which will probably be Project Eden's Garden. I would see if Dave is able to join us, then it will be, and if Dave is not able to join us, then I will think of something else. Maybe Wolf Quest again. I don't know. I had fun playing Wolf Quest last week, even though I wasn't very energetic, but you know. Yeah, bye-bye!